Well, the People Fund's been a very educational experience for me, and the things that each one of us give in such a small amount can make a huge impact to folks. So the North Central Electric People Fund reached 2 milestones in 2015. In July, the People Fund Board issued its 400th grant since the fund's inception in 1999. In December, we surpassed $750,000 in grants that have been given out. These accomplishments were made possible by the hard work and dedication of our People Fund board members, both past and current. I'd like to introduce the current North Central Electric People Fund board members. Please stand when I call your name if you're here. In District 1, we have Roger Miller and Jim Shade. In District 2 is Sherry Ward and myself. District 3 is Diane Stallings. District 4 is Ellen Lynch. District 5 is Melissa Daniel. District 6 is Steve Fruth. And in District 7 we have Fred Smith. This is a volunteer organization. We meet quarterly to go over these items and go through the applications and issue these grants. And it's definitely time that I gladly give to help out. So at this point, they have a video that we're going to start here. It's just going to help explain some of what we do and some of the grant recipients that we've had.
The success of the People Fund depends on our members voluntarily having their monthly bills rounded up to the nearest dollar. This spare change is deposited into the People Fund account that our board uses to help community organizations and individuals in need. More than 90% of our members support the People Fund, allowing us to issue 22 grants last year for a total of $50,438. We offer grants to community organizations up to $10,000 and grants to individuals in need up to $3,000.
We were able to help several community organizations in 2015. These included schools, civic organizations, and fire departments. One of those fire departments we were able to help was the Scipio Republic Volunteer Fire Department. They came to us in need of a pump for a truck that they were currently using.
The reason we applied for the People Fund grant because being a volunteer fire department, we don't have the funding available on our own to purchase new equipment. With the new pump that we received from the People's Fund grant, we're able to provide mutual aid with surrounding fire departments such as AVR, Clinton, Bloom Township, and Green Springs. We've been looking for a couple years to try to get a grant to put in for the new pump. With the NFPA standards, we have to keep everything up to date. And the pump that we had was well out of date, so we started doing some research, and the North Central Electric People Fund grant came up a couple times. So we decided to apply for that and see what happened with it.
We were also able to help a few individuals in need. One of those individuals was Rebecca Padula. Rebecca came to us with a grant to cover home repairs needed to properly house 7 foster children she and her husband took in. She asked for $2,500, but the People Fund Board granted her a full $3,000.
Well, last July we became parents of 8 kids all of a sudden overnight, and we needed help, and a lot of people stepped up to help us. We needed a lot of help because we weren't foster parents. So it was a big surprise and a big financial burden for us to all of a sudden take in all these kids. It was just very overwhelming. We bought a stove, and we also bought heaters for their bedrooms. We also had electric outlets installed, and we used it for so many things, school fees, just so many things, everything that comes up. There's so many expenses with so many kids. Receiving this grant really helped our family tremendously because we were able to get through some major purchases that we need to make. We were able to cook for them because we didn't have our stove working, and we were able to get through the winter and not have, a really uncomfortable situation with it being so cold upstairs, which it always has been since we've lived here, but we didn't have so many kids. It's really helped in a lot of ways, and it's put food on the table, and we've really appreciated getting this grant and being able to do that.
I would like to encourage people that are not currently participating in Operation Roundup to round up their electric bill to the nearest dollar. Those few cents every month add up to money that improves your community. Thank you.
Thanks so much for consistently rounding up and making a difference in your community.
The members rounding up their bill to donate towards the North Central Electric People Fund, it's helping us be able to do our jobs a lot more efficiently, and it also helps the members in our township that are contributing to the fund for us to respond to their needs much more efficiently as well.
I want to say thank you to all the co-op members for granting us this money that has helped our family tremendously. Thank you very much.